Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube video. I am Samprita Chatterjee and I am finally back after a long time. I'm really sorry. ऐसा ही होता है कॉलेज के असाइनमेंट्स ये वो फलाना ढिमकाना करते करते वीडियो फिल्म करना मैं भूल जाती हूँ और जब याद आता है तब मन नहीं लगता है वीडियो फिल्म करने में. So finally when I'm back at my home for the semester break, it finally felt like the right time to start filming the video. So finally here I am making a video on things I wish I knew before getting into NIFT. And I know बहुत लोग कर चुके हैं ये video and it is like a common video, right? But still, like semester one खत्म होने के बाद, I have understood a few things which I would really like to share with you guys, the NIFT aspirants who are going to join NIFT the next year. And I know अब तो full दम में आप लोगों का preparation चल रहा होगा and the exams are around the corner, the forms are already out, and you must have already filled them too. So for now, let's understand things which I wish I knew before getting into NIFT. I have watched all those videos, okay, and I won't say that they never helped. The videos helped me, but still there were gaps. And when I went into NIFT, I was confused and there was no one to guide me, okay, because उधर ऐसा है कि you may like the seniors are of course there to help you out, but then it's really awkward to like approach a senior and suddenly start talking. They are busy with their schedule, right? And suddenly invade their personal space and say, can you please help me and everything. And so it's awkward and I was very confused. So here I am to guide you all with what I learned and experienced through this first semester. And please ignore the background noise. Like, I don't know, whenever I'm starting the camera, there is so much background noise. Whatever. So I have made a note of things I want to tell you. So starting with the first thing, don't expect that NIFT will teach you new skills. Look, for some matter it will, like for a subject called material studies, for different centers different materials are given for handling. Like for our center it was wire, that is metal, clay, and wood. Okay, wood was common for each and every center, but centers where knitwear designing is present, they were allowed to use yarns. Well, they were given yarns, okay. I remember some center had leather for working, so it depends from center to center, it varies, but wood is the common factor for each center, okay. So no, I think clay is the common factor, is it? Whatever, something, okay. So coming back to the topic, for material handling you will be really taught how to handle different materials. Like for our case, we were of course thoroughly taught that how to handle metal, how to handle the wood, how to handle clay. And like wood session was the best because sir taught us how to cut wood, what are the different techniques of cutting wood, how to surface wood, and like every little knickknacks he taught us. So the same way for this subject you will be taught thoroughly. But for example, drawing won't be taught anything much, because if you are coming to NIFT, you are expected to know basic drawing skills. You are expected to have like a knowledge of color theory, knowledge of like principles of design, then like basic sketching skills, watercolor skills, acrylic skills, like the things like how do you to watercolor, like from light you go to darker shades, but for oil it's the opposite, you go from the darker to lighter shades. You are expected to know all these things, okay. They won't teach you all this, but what they will teach you is time management. My goodness, you will be taught time management thoroughly through this 4 years, because like for the mid sem I really lacked time, because first of all, you new environment settle करने में बहुत time चला जाता है. Apart from that, like क्या बोलूँ कि असाइनमेंट्स है एंड देन सडनली यू हैव टू सबमिट देम. तुम्हारा काम हुआ नहीं है, रात रात भर जाग रहे हो, काम कर रहे हो, खत्म नहीं हो रहा है. 6 सब्जेक्ट्स, यू आर लाइक जगलिंग बिटवीन 6 सब्जेक्ट्स एंड यू डोंट नो व्हाट टू डू, हाउ टू डू. सो वो एक प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है. तो मिड सेम में आई सफर्ड अ लॉट, टू बी वेरी ऑनेस्ट. मिड सेम में आई गॉट दिस एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ हाउ टू मैनेज टाइम, एंड फॉर द एंड सेम आई वाज इन अ बेटर प्लेस, ओके. फिर मिड सेम में हम लोग का ये भी प्रॉब्लम हुआ था. हम लोग एक सब्जेक्ट है फैशन बेसिक्स करके, and for every subject you have to prepare LD, so make sure that you have the copies. Like for fashion basics we were allowed ring binders, ring file binders, and तो आसान हो गया था. But I remember like initially we struggled with buying LDs. Like my mindset was not to use a drawing copy, but उधर भुवनेश्वर में drawing copy के अलावा कुछ मिल ही नहीं रहा था LD के लिए. Like something which is a good quality paper, it was not available, okay. So initially I suffered a lot with the LD. तो उसलिए मिड सेम का थोड़ा मुझे टाइम मैनेजमेंट में प्रॉब्लम हो गया था. बट वट एवर, द थिंग आई विश आई न्यू वॉज दैट at any point of time, if you are struggling with anything, you can go to the subject teacher's cabin. Like, you have to ask the teacher, of course, like, sir, can I come, are you free? And then you can go to the subject teacher's cabin and you can discuss your problem with the teacher or faculty, and they are always there to help you out. But I never knew. I come from a school where you are not allowed, like, for the small knick-knack issues, you are not allowed to go to the teacher. When the teacher is at class, you can ask him or her, but you can't really approach them to the cabins. Okay, so it was a point that I never went to the cabins for the mid-sim and everything. I never went to the cabins for the teachers because I never knew this. And after the mid-sim, I realized, like, the teachers started telling that if you're having problem, come to us, we'll help you out. And that's when I realized that, okay, when I'm facing problem, I have to do this. And so I'm sharing this out, like, if you are having any problem or anything, like, बहुत टाइम ये होता था कि हम लोग को असाइनमेंट ठीक से समझ नहीं आता था, एंड वी अमॉन्ग्स आस क्लासमेट्स वी यूज्ड टू डिस्कस, एंड असाइनमेंट जो था उससे हम लोग बहुत दूर चले जाते थे. एंड आफ्टर द रिजल्ट यूज्ड टू कम, द टीचर वाज लाइक, आई नेवर आस्क्ड फॉर दिस, बट इट्स ओके. मार्क्स डिडक्ट हो जाता था, बट व्हाई वुड आई अलाउ अ टीचर टू डिडक्ट माय मार्क्स? एम आई नॉट स्किल्ड इनफ? आई एम रियली स्किल्ड. बस मुझे असाइनमेंट समझ नहीं आता, एंड दैट्स रियली डम ऑफ मी. तो ये करते करते तो for end sim I realized that you can do this, and whenever I used to have a problem, I used to approach the teacher. Like, for self and society, there is a subject where you have to, like, you will be divided into groups by the teacher, and you have to go to a certain area and interview that people and find a social issue. That was our assignment. I don't know about other centers, but this was our assignment for every section. And तो वो वाला सब्जेक्ट में वी सफर्ड अ लॉट, बिकॉज पहले तो वो लोग मतलब अभी चोज द फूड स्टॉल्स एट KIT रोड, एंड फिर वो शॉपकीपर्स के पास जाते थे, दे यूज्ड टू थिंक दैट वी आर फ्रॉम सम मीडिया और समथिंग एंड वील ट्रबल देम, सो दे नेवर यूज्ड टू गिव अस इंटरव्यू. देन sir said that the area is not only composed of shopkeepers, there are students, there are, like, the customers who are consuming food from the area. You can also interview them, and then we have to again go for interview and interview those people, like the customers also were not comfortable giving the interview. They were so awkward. They were like, why would I give you interview to you? And then karte it was very hectic. Bringing 6 members of your group on the same page is another difficult thing, with like 6 people of 6 different mindsets. तो कुछ लोगों को काम पहले खत्म करके रखने को अच्छा लगता है, कि कोई लोग काम नहीं करते, कोई लोगों को लगता है कि लास्ट रात में हम लोग छक्का मार देंगे. तो 6 people from 6 different. And another major problem which I faced, and I think that you guys should never do, is that keep your mouth shut. If you have an idea, be vocal about it and be confident within yourself, like, mera idea is right and it aligns with the assignment. Just be confident with your idea, and group agar nahi sun raha hai, go to your teacher and discuss your idea. Like, take the whole group and discuss your idea and ask the teacher that if your idea is right or wrong. And once the teacher approves, the group have to listen to you, right? So ये बहुत प्रॉब्लम हुआ था मेरा. Initially I had great ideas, but I never shared them because मुझे लगा था it's a dumb idea, but it was never dumb, and I really regret that, because agar at that point of time I would have been vocal about my ideas, then I would have never suffered during the jury or before the jury. Okay, and for the ensign too, I would have never suffered. Like, for self and society, I should have been vocal from the very beginning. Then another thing which you should be very sure of before going to NIFT is, like, to have a impressive introduction. You will be asked to give introduction for your departmental orientation. Then for every subject you will be asked to give an introduction of yourself. Okay, like, I used to say I am Samrita Chatterjee from City of Joy, Kolkata, and but there was nothing impressive. Then I remember you will be asked what are your hobbies, and my hobby is designing and painting, and that is why I'm at design college. And every other person in the design college, their hobby is painting and designing. So it never made sense. Like, it was never a standing out intro. But then there were people, I remember, there's this very good friend of mine who said that my hobby, like, I love to drive, and she's a girl, and like, girls driving is still a taboo. Not taboo, it's not really seen, not usually seen on roads, like female drivers. And like, she said that, so it was something different which we heard. Okay, then there were a lot of people who said that I love to dance. From that, there was this another very interesting intro, that is, there is this classmate of mine who said that I am a third year MBBS student. Like, I was a third year MBBS student. He stopped MBBS and came to NIFT to pursue fashion designing. Like, like, for the new education system, you can, like, pause any degree or, like, any course you are achieving, pursuing, and you can stop it at any point, and you can like, pursue another degree. And again, when you have time, you can restart the degree. Not restart, you can start the degree from the place you paused it. Okay, so he said that he was pursuing MBBS third year or second year, I'm not really sure of that. I have forgotten. And he has paused the degree and come to NIFT. He'll pursue fashion designing for 4 years, and then he'll go back and complete his MBBS degree. As good as it sounds, it is also terrifying because after 4 years, won't you forget the things of MBBS? I don't know, it's up to him, but the intro was really, really inspiring and different. Which I'm telling you, different. There was something different and something that struck you. Okay, that is somewhere in your mind. Okay, so have an intro which is different from others, which is something new, like make things up or whatever, but makes a different intro because that creates an impression. For my case, like the teachers barely recognized me because my intro was never something different. Another thing which might sound a bit bad, but I would say that please be attentive when you are in class, because in a 3 hours class, I might focus on something, my friend would focus on something, and like if you're absent, for example, I haven't done this 1 3 hour class, and वो 3 घंटे में मैम और सर मैम या सर ने जो पढ़ाया है, you would never able to recover that, because for one student it some other part is important, for another student some other part is important, and तुम सबके बाद जोड़ने के बाद भी तुम्हें ये समझ नहीं आएगा कि वो फैकल्टी ने क्या पढ़ाया है. आई हैव सीन दिस अ लॉट. लाइक स्कूल में ऐसा कभी नहीं होता था. लाइक टीचर आते थे, पढ़ाते थे, चले जाते थे. देयर वाज अ बुक बिकॉज देयर वाज अ बुक, बट हियर देयर इज नो बुक. Everything depends on the faculty and their presentation, the PPT they share. That is your book. That is what you have to learn. And most probably, not probably, most important thing is इधर पढ़ने वाला कुछ नहीं होता है, इधर समझने वाला होता है, इम्प्लीमेंट करने वाला होता है. हाँ, और एल डी इज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. मर जाओ बट एल डी खत्म करो टाइम पे. जूरी में भले वो लोग एल डी ना दिखे, बट मिड सेम एंड सेम में एल डी बहुत ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ होता है, एंड एल डी के ऊपर बहुत सारा मार्क्स डिपेंड करता है. इफ़ यू वांट टू स्कोर गुड मार्क्स इन एंड सेम एंड मिड सेम, प्लीज प्रिपेयर योर एल डी वेरी good. Like I'll pop some pictures of my LD. So LD is very important thing for every other subject. LD बहुत important होता है. तुम्हें बोला जाएगा, like your fellow mates would say LD छोड़ो क्या LD, but LD बहुत marks matter करता है LD के ऊपर. Apart from that, things you should take for LDs is the copies which I was telling you, and for fashion basics हम लोगों में like I don't know about other centers, but for Bhubaneswar they taught us what is draping, what is crocheting, what is knitting, like just the theory part of it, not the actual part of it. But when I made LD, what I did was for crocheting I added a small crochet. Okay, for draping I draped. Okay, then oh, there was this thing called non-woven fabric, where fabric is prepared chemically through like joining, or you can see like crushed fibers, they join it chemically. Okay, like the face masks we wear, the surgical masks. So that is a non-woven fabric. So in that case, what I did was I stick this mask on a paper. Okay, so like that way, use your brain, use your skills. If you are a NIFT, you are skilled enough. Have faith in yourself. Like I really self-doubted myself, but अगर NIFT ने तुम्हें चुना है, so you have skills. Okay, use it. अच्छे से use it. And आज के लिए बस इतना ही. अगर मुझे तुम्हें कुछ क्वेश्चन है, if you guys have any question, any doubt, anything, just drop it on your comments, on the comment section. I'll really reply to it, or maybe make a video out of that, like answering all your doubts. So I am free now. I am absolutely free. I'm there to help you guys. So आज के लिए बस इतना ही. Bye everybody, and do not forget to like this video if you really liked it, and also subscribe to my channel. Bye.